The water sector really is facing a lot of challenges generally, but in the developing countries, it becomes even more intense. And Africa is one of those places. When you look at the MDGs, the countries that have not met the MDGs, most of them are in Africa in relation to water and sanitation. So one of the biggest challenges is the rural-urban migration. Like IWA concentrates on support to urban utilities. Now you are getting a lot of migration from the rural to urban areas, but the services are not being expanded. So there is a lot of pressure on the water utilities, for example, to deliver services. A lot of pressure on the sanitation side. In all this, there are some thematic programs in IWA that are addressing some of those things. Like, for example, the cities of the future. Right now, we are thinking of working with some cities in Africa so that they can be used as pilots to improve some of these services. How do you get all the stakeholders together? Right now, a lot of them are working independently. You have the water sector, you have the public health sector, but they're not talking. And yet, you have to do it all together as a unit if you are going to improve. Now, you asked what IWA has done maybe in the years we've been there. This is the 5th year. We've been working with utilities to improve the safety of drinking water. Of course, water, when it's treated and distributed, it is normally in good condition, good quality. It meets the standards of the nation, that nation. It meets the guidelines, WHO drinking water guidelines. But what happens after that? Something must be going wrong somewhere. So we have a program called the Water Safety Plan program, which we have been working together with the WHO and other donors who are interested in providing money for this. Work with utilities to manage their utilities using the Water Safety Plan tool. It's just like a tool, but it's a bit complicated. You need to develop it, then implement. And initially, when it was first brought forward, I was still working in a utility in Uganda. And most of Africa were like, no, this cannot be done. Not for us. I mean, we have so many problems. We don't want this. It is going to cost more money. But the Kampala utility was used as a pilot. And we proved it can be done. I can see that in the next couple of years, we shall be in a position to host the World Water Congress. I can also say that I can see more activity and involvement of water professionals from the region. We have a lot of water professionals. We would want to see them come to life and do things within Africa. We don't want to wait for solutions from other continents. We have the solutions within us. So that's my vision.